afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Yeah, this is Everton Blender. And it's all about the young police from Jamaica, seeing Young Police Channel. Big up yourself, Everton Blender said that. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Yeah, so moving on to today's video. Remember that this channel is a channel that celebrates informers. We do believe that informers must live and every killers must go straight to the departure lounge. Yes, as you have known that the Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace, before the election, he wanted Jamaica to become a republic. He did not want us to remain with the King of England. And you know that man, that British-born man, Mark Gummy Golding, is very, very witty. He knows that the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization supporters, that they are dumb like stones. Their IQ are dumb like stone. They can't think. And he was able to con them, tell them that he's a Jamaican by birth. He hasn't renounced his British citizenship. So now that election is over, the Prime Minister said that he wants them to work together. But he has it in his mind that he wants to be one-on-one with the Prime Minister, in which the Prime Minister should not have none of it. This man is an enemy of Jamaican people. He's an enemy of the Prime Minister. This man is the epitome of evil. This man is not a Jamaican by birth. He's not a Jamaican either. And this man should have no say in our country moving forward. As I stated before and I say again, I know that Damien Crawford is a Jamaican by birth and he means Jamaican. Well, this man is not one of us. Mark Gummy Golding. I don't care what the dummies them want to say. I know that and what I have seen. First, and I know that this man is an enemy of Jamaica. So this is a stern reminder to Prime Minister Andrew Wallace. Mark Golding's agenda is not Jamaica's future. Prime Minister Wallace, it is time to face a hard truth. Opposition leader Mark Gummy Golding is not a Jamaican by birth, and his recent actions demonstrate not only a profound lack of respect for you as the duly elected leader of this nation, but also a deeper contempt for the democratic process itself. His refusal to meet with Justice Minister Delroy Chuck, an invitation extended in good faith to advance constitutional reform, was not a tactical political decision. It was a calculated snub, a public signal that he does not view you as an equal partner in working on nation building. A man who does not share our history cannot shape our destiny. At heart of this debate is an uncomfortable but undeniable fact. Mark Gummy Golding is not a Jamaican by birth. He does not share the ancestral journey of the Jamaican people, nor does he carry the inherited scars of slavery, colonial exploitation, and the long fight for sovereignty. While Jamaica's constitution allows non-native citizens to participate in politics, the symbolic weight of leadership demands more than legal permission. It requires a deep organic connection to the soil, soul and struggles of the people. How can a man who was not born into this nation's historical burdens now postured as the one to complete its unfinished circle of independence? How is this? His rhetoric about sovereignty rings hollow when his own roots lies elsewhere. Disrespecting the Prime Minister is disrespecting the people. By refusing to meet with Delroy Chuck, Minister Chuck, your lawful representative in constitutional matters, Golden sent a message that he does not recognize the legitimacy of your leadership. His letter made it clear he wants to negotiate directly with you or not at all. This is not collaboration, it's political brinksmanship disguised as patriotism. He's not a Jamaican and he is not a patriot. The irony is glaring. Golden speaks of authentic collaboration while simultaneously rejecting the very mechanism of collaboration you propose. This is not about constitutional reform for him. It is about control. It is about positioning himself as a central figure in a narrative he did not author and cannot authentically conclude. Britain already shown Jamaica its place, and it isn't in their empire. If Mark Gummerbeer Golden, the British-born big belly man, were truly committed to Jamaica's sovereignty, he would acknowledge a simple fact: Britain does not see us as equals. Jamaicans still require visas to enter the United Kingdom, a glaring symbol of our colonial past and our current geopolitical irrelevance in their eyes. We are still beholden to the King's Privy Council as our final court of appeal, a judicial arrangement that reeks of colonial subordination. If Britain truly valued Jamaica as a member of their commonwealth, there's no wealth in it, so I would say common poverty, family. These relics of empire would have been dismantled long ago. The reality is that they do not want us back in their empire, nor do they want to see us as partner. They want to see us as former subjects. And yet, Golden's rhetoric often implies that our liberation depends on their approval, meaning him, Mark Gummerbeer Golden, the British-born man, who has nothing to do with Jamaica. But you know that the low IQ, licky, beggy, wanga guts, socialistic thinking, lazy, dummies, they're the one that's 403,000 of them voted for this white man to become Prime Minister of Jamaica, who has benefited from slavery. These people, they are traitor at best. The future of Jamaica must be determined by Jamaicans, not by a big belly white man from England. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, history is calling. The struggle for full independence, political, judicial, psychological, is reaching its climax. The removal of the British monarch as head of state and the establishment of a Jamaican final court are not mere symbolic gestures. They are the final steps in a centuries-long journey towards self-determination. But that journey must not be hijacked by someone whose loyalty and identity remain in question. It must be led by those who understand Jamaica not as an abstract idea, but as a living, breathing inheritance. People like you, Prime Minister Andrew Michael Holness, who were born of this soil and who understand its pulse. A message to the people: choose authentic leadership. This moment demands that we, the Jamaican people, open our eyes. Mark Golden's posturing is not about empowerment, it's about power. His refusal to engage respectfully with the government is not about principle, it's about positioning. And his sudden urgency for constitutional reform is not about patriotism, it is about personal legacy. We must remember that authentic leadership does not insult the office of the Prime Minister. It does not sabotage opportunities for progress. It does not attempt to finish a struggle it never truly fought. History will judge who stood for Jamaica. Prime Minister Holness, you carry a sacred responsibility. The decision to push forward with constitutional reform, even in the face of political gamesmanship. It's not just a policy choice, it is a declaration that Jamaica's destiny will no longer be dictated by colonial relics or opportunistic politicians. If Mark Golan refuses to stand beside you, so be it. History will remember who had the courage to lead Jamaica into its final chapter of sovereignty and who stood in the way. The time has come to remind the people that the final word on Jamaica's future belongs not with Britain, not with Mark only, not a man who was not born amongst us. It belongs to Jamaicans, and the future is ours to write. The time has come for leadership, not appeasement. Mark Gomebir Golan and his co-conspirators must be exposed. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, this is not the moment for diplomacy or appeasement. It is a moment for courage, clarity, and not confrontation. This man is the epitome of evil. The only thing good about Mark Golan is the oxygen that he inhale. The carbon dioxide that he exhale, poisonous. It is the moment of courage, clarity, and confrontation. Jamaica stands at a critical crossroads. One path leads towards true sovereignty and national dignity, and the other towards humiliation, manipulation, and hijacking of our democracy by a cabal of self-serving opportunities, led by Mark Gomebir Golan and the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Let us speak plainly. Mark Golan is not a friend of Jamaica. He has never been, and he never will be. His political ambitions are not rooted in service to the Jamaican people or love of this nation. They are rooted in arrogance, entitlement, and a colonial mindset that see Jamaica not as a proud, independent nation, but as a playground for his personal ambition and his foreign interest. The hidden agenda, a white man from Britain, packaged as a leader. Golan dreams is not to liberate Jamaica. It is to recolonize it with himself as a colonial governor. The big-bellied white man from Britain, born outside our land, now seeks to rule over us, not through the might of empire, but through the manipulation of politics and exploitation of ignorance. Yes, before I start today's video, I'm just asking you, members of the Jamaica Young Police channel, to subscribe to this channel. United we win, that divided we lose. Because once we unite as a people, they can't beat us. It doesn't matter who they are. They can't oppress us or brainwash us with their lies to tell us that up is down and down is up. We know that in this world, most people worship money, but we worship God. Because money is only of this world. And people hate you when you speak the truth. So, moving on. Tragedy is clear. Weaken Jamaica's reputation internationally, undermine public confidence in its institutions, and present himself as the savior. The man with the foreign background and the foreign connections who can fix the mess he himself helped created. But Jamaica does not need saving by those who despise it. Jamaica does not need leadership from those who never share its struggles, wept its tears, or fought its battles. And Jamaica certainly does not need a man whose greatest accomplishment is convincing a handful of gullible followers that his privilege qualifies him for power. The network of saboteurs, traitors in suits and ties. Mark Golden is not acting alone. He's a part of a well-coordinated network of saboteurs. Men who cloak themselves in patriotism, but whose true allegiance lies elsewhere. Wilfred Rattigan, the disgraced former FBI agent, has made it a mission to defame Jamaica on every international platform he can find, painting our nation as corrupt and incapable, or to justify Golden's rise as a solution. Wayne Huglesom, whose bitterness and obsession with destroying the government are matched only by his irrelevance, serve as one of Golden's loudest cheerleader in this campaign of misinformation. A convicted court dealer whose face looked like a beat-out pum-pum. Then Captain Rupert Francis and Herbert Nelson, men who should have used their voices to uplift the country, have instead chosen to weaponize them against their own people, undermining Jamaica's name abroad to elevate a man who has no business leading us. This cabal is not interested in democracy. They are not interested in reform. They are interested only in power. Power at any cost, even if it means burning down Jamaica's good name to build their throne on the ashes. A message to the people: Jamaica deserves better than this circus. Mark Golden and his accomplices rely on a specific type of followers, and it's time we all call out for what it is. Only the licky, beggy, low IQ, lazy, bad-minded, envious and jealous Jamaicans support this man and the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization he leads. These are the people who have been conditioned to worship foreign skin, foreign wealth and foreign power. People who believe that being ruled by a white man is somehow a mark of progress, in which they don't even know that is a disrespect to them as black people. They do not speak for Jamaica. They do not represent the soul of this nation. The hard-working, honest, law-abiding Jamaicans, the teachers, the farmers, the nurses, the doctors, the police officers, the small business owners, they know better. They know that Jamaica must be led by one of its own, not by a man who sees our island as a project to complete his personal story of conquest. Prime Minister Holness, go to the people, not the criminals. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, this is your moment. The time has come to stop dignifying these traitors with meetings and negotiations. They are not partners in progress. They are obstacles to it. Go directly to the people. Take the case to the nation. Stand before the Jamaican people and remind them of the truth, that Mark Golden was not born amongst us and does not share our blood, our culture, or our fight. That he and his circle are actively working to shame and sabotage Jamaica on the international stage. That their dream is not an independent republic, but a repackaged colonial regime with Golden as the governor general in disguise. Let the people decide whether they want to be led by a Jamaican patriot or a foreign-born opportunist, backed by a gang of self-hating saboteurs. The answer will be clear. Jamaica's independence cannot be negotiated. We are approaching the final chapter of Jamaica's sovereignty. The moment when we remove the British monarch as our head of state and establish our own final court of appeal. This is the destiny of our ancestors died for. The promise our forefathers dream of. It cannot be entrusted to a man who represents everything we fought to escape. Mark Golden is not the future. He is the colonial echo. a reminder of the chains we broke and the masters we rejected. And just as we rejected them then, we must reject him now. The people of Jamaica, not Golden's plantation. Prime Minister, history will not remember how politely you try to work with those who despise you. It will remember whether you have the courage to confront them. It will remember whether you choose to stand with the Jamaican people or bow to the gangs of traitors. Go to the people. Trust the people. Empower the people. Jamaica's destiny belongs to Jamaicans, not to Britain. Not to Mark Gomabio Golden, and certainly not to the man and his brand of opportunists. The struggle for full sovereignty is not over, but neither is Jamaica's strength. And as long as there are leaders willing to fight for her, no white man from Britain will ever rule over us again. So, Mr. Prime Minister, let's do what is right for Jamaica, not who is right. Go to the people. Do not negotiate with this big belly white man. He's an enemy of the Jamaican people, and I say that without any apologies. Don't meet with him. He has no respect for us. He sees us as serfs, and he sees himself as being superior to us, and he's not. Just remember Jack Johnson. In the early 20th century in the United States of America, when the white man thought that they were superior to us, and he would beat the white man to pulp, that's when they found out that we are dominant people. So don't meet with this man. Do not negotiate with terrorists and criminals. Jamaica for Jamaicans, not British. This big belly white man was hijacked the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, and 403,000 Jamaicans who are licky, beggy, wanga got traitors at best, who have no love for Jamaica, that voted for him and his party. You, as a leader and father of Jamaica, have to stand for the people. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel out.